这座山啊，像不像一只小乌龟呢？
阿嬷啊，这座山圆圆蓬蓬的，又不高，也没有头啊，为什么会像乌龟啊？
阿嬷带你去走走，你可要慢慢看啊。这里啊，就叫做龟山。
Zoying has been famous for its mountains and lakes for centuries. As people used to say, Lotus Pond, with the fragrance of lotus flowers at the water's edge and the sun setting behind Banping Mountain. Apart from Lotus Pond, you can also find Banping Mountain and Turtle Mountain in Zoying, a back garden much loved by the locals for hiking and exercise. Does Turtle Mountain really look like a turtle? There are many answers to this question. Zoying has been known as a treasure trove for centuries, and Turtle Mountain is the way into this. There once were many temples on the mountain. Long before the Qijing Lighthouse was built, fishermen were guided on their way by the lamps of the Tianho Temple on the mountain. During the Japanese occupation, when the Japanese built the military port, this and the other temples on the mountain were all moved away to safeguard military secrets. In the 1950s, the Yongqing Tower was built on the Little Turtle Mountain. Many of the locals from Zoying believed that the Yongqing Tower was like a nail hammered into the turtle's head, seriously damaging the mountain's feng shui, and so it was dismantled.
还可以看到莲池潭呢。
对呀，你看看是不是很漂亮啊？
这里可以看到那一只老虎，还有一只龙哎，而且那边很多游客，好像很好玩，很特别耶。
我告诉你啊，咱们莲池潭啊是左营最有名的观光胜地，每天啊都有世界各地的游客来剃头呢。
对啊，超漂亮的。
Turtle Mountain claims to be 100 meters high and is the highest point in Zoying. From the mountaintop, you can look down on the old city, the dragon and tiger pagodas, and the spring and autumn pavilions. The graceful, ancient style of buildings around the pond is famous throughout Taiwan and attracts many tourists from Japan. Let's have a closer look. Oh, so you go into the dragon's mouth and out through the tiger's mouth. That represents turning bad luck into good fortune. Isn't that interesting? Another famous scenic spot around Lotus Pond is the area of the Spring and Autumn Pavilions. The Spring and Autumn Pavilions look like two palace towers from the outside. The 5-Li Pavilion is a great place to enjoy the lotus flowers in the summer. Not far from Lotus Pond is the Zhouzi Wetland Park. Originally, this area was earmarked as a folk arts and crafts park. But with the support of cultural and ecological organizations in Kaohsiung, this stretch of wetland was retained. Due to the hard work of a team of volunteers, a vast and valuable ecological treasure has been preserved. It's a happy paradise for many waterfowl. Who'd have thought that there would be a primeval wetlands within the city limits? Zoying is truly an amazing place, but it doesn't stop there. Get ready for more surprises. There is also an indigenous plant garden in the vicinity that has been created to completely resemble nature. We suggest that you take a bicycle ride from Lotus Pond to the wetlands, and then you'll truly appreciate how beautifully green Zoying is.
外孙哎，你知道这边是哪里吗？
哦，这我知道，这里是孔庙。老师说啊，孔子是至圣先师，是我们每个人的老师呢。
对对对，高雄啊有2座孔庙，这2座啊有很悠久的历史了。旧的还在旧城国小里面，这里啊可是新的，它可是全台湾最大的。
哦，原来孔庙还有分新的跟旧的，我都不知道哎。
现在可知道了吧？走。带你到孔子前面啊，跟他行个礼。好。
Zoying could be considered the birthplace of Taiwanese culture. Don't overlook the sage's shrine at Zoying's old Confucius Temple. It was the first Qing Dynasty Confucius temple built in Taiwan. At the time, Zoying was a national testing center for the civil service examinations. Even today, the new Confucius Temple by Lotus Pond holds a ceremony to honor Confucius every year. It claims to be the biggest ceremony of its kind in Taiwan.
民国64年的时候，就在莲池潭的北边啊，这边重盖了新的孔庙啊。那它的建筑特色是仿制宋代的开封府 的孔庙啊，所以它的规模非常的宏伟啊，是属于北方式的这种建筑啊。祭孔由旧城国小的同学，那他们来担任这个八佾舞。那八佾舞这个是孔庙的一个这种传统啊。一般的民众都会非常喜欢来看这种孔庙，一大早就来这里啊，看这个孔庙的祭典。这个是过去每一年的这种传统。现在这个期待的方式就是政府改发这种智慧糕啊，吃了以后会增长智慧啊，然后考试也当然会更顺利。
Zoying is not only a place of top-notch natural beauty, but is also touched with the enchantment of nostalgia. Come to Zoying if you're searching for old-style flavors. The largest Confucius temple in Taiwan and the oldest city walls are also in Zoying. This really is a fun place worth seeing. Hey, how come there's an ancient gate in the middle of the road? This is actually the site of the old Junfu Shrine's north gate and was originally used to worship the god of the land. Now, it is listed as a National Historical Site. Moving along the twists and turns of Dianziding Road, we come to the Fengshan City Temple. The city god, with his predictions, is the center of faith for many people of Zoying. Whenever there is a ceremony and the god is paraded through the streets, followers from all over Taiwan come to take